Picket is this little thing that clips onto your strap. Basically clips on right here and holds your pick, because every time you play guitar you need a pick. So I mean, I first thought of the idea when I was in like 9th grade, and I bought this thing that they make for guitar picks, which just like kind of sticks onto the front of your guitar with some like strip of tape, and then it has a spring in there, and so it has like 6 picks in there. And I hated it. It was just the worst product. It was not fun to use. It was ugly. It made your guitar ugly, and it made you like feel cheap. And so after that, I made this little thing that I wore on my belt that just like had a little slit in it for a pick. And then I talked to my friend Lucas, and he was like, had the idea to make it a clip. And so after that, like, there was the idea for the picket, which just clips onto your strap and holds picks. So I mean, the only observance I needed in that situation was just to realize that there is a way that you could have a pick all the time, because you need it every time you play guitar. The flow from doing music to doing picket, I mean, it's pretty simple flow, because I just played guitar, and then I thought of a thing that I could use for guitar, and I realized there's just a ton of guitar players, and if I could use it, then maybe they could use it, and so it might be a viable product. But the entrepreneurship thing is just, in general, I like thinking about things I could do. And so I think that's the main thing. It's like, people who get excited about ideas are oftentimes people going to try them out. For the process of like creating something from just an idea, I think the most important thing is resources, because, you know, if you want to drink some water, you got to have a cup. Like, if you want to make, you know, a plastic clip, you need to know that you have a 3D printer on campus that you can use at any time. Like, that is a great resource, and you can use it for free. I think the most important thing for any idea is like having passion around it and wanting to do it, because if you don't want to do it, then you're probably not going to do it. And if you do want to do it, then you're probably going to do it. I mean, so if you actually want to do it, then do it, and have like persistence, and meet people. Like, meet people that you think could be helpful, because sometimes they are. So the Accelerator Program was super helpful. It basically just takes you through the steps of customer discovery. So you figure out who you're selling to, because, you know, something that Bob always says is, how much can you sell this thing for? And the answer is as much as someone will pay you for it. So like, finding your customer is a pretty important step in the process of figuring out if you have a viable product. Otherwise, it just connected me with a lot of people. Like, after going through the accelerator, I just knew so many more folks in the entrepreneurship community, and that was pretty key. 3 things you need to be an entrepreneur, which I am possibly. Drive, resources, and connections. You know, my mom says, what other people think of you is none of your business. I think that that connects to anything you do in your life. It just connects to doing things with confidence, to not be self-conscious, because that's pretty much what gets people. Thanks, Mom.